Thank you. How are you? I'm called Mustapha once again, and I'm going to. This is part 2 of your personal finance management. So yesterday we talked about 1, 2, 3, your emergencies. So we said if you give it 5%, it's okay. Now the biggest cost which any average person incurs is living expense, and if you have not properly planned your income, you end up having all your entire expenses almost here in living expenses and in fixed costs, whereby living expenses you're looking at things like food, you're looking at things like utilities, you're looking at things like clothes, you're looking at things like leisure, you go and drink outside and things like this you happen. So it is likely that all the money you should be putting in your future, you are just burning it here. And remember, this is like maybe once, not necessarily they are critical needs. You see, when we say somebody's need, it means that they cannot meet their minimum requirements. But if you are spending money in things which are like more for lifestyle, for leisure, for show off, it is more about living. And then fixed costs are things like your monthly rent, your school fees for your children, your dependents, your expenses for the vehicle. So if you calculate this cost, as you can see, you can put maximum 40% into this. Because much as this is very important, you can see it include things like school fees for your children. Now, this is one of the things which I have realized when I'm mentoring even people who are mature. They think that by paying school fees for their children, that is an investment. You see, an investment is where you put your money, you get more money. But paying kids school fees for your children, maybe you can call it an investment. I don't think you will get money from it because it is a risk that the child, actually you spend money and the child doesn't give you. So the only reason as a parent you should be putting money in your children is one, to ensure that they can have their own life. In their old age, they don't come back to you to begin stealing from you because they can't maintain their own lifestyles. Because me and you know that once a child, if he's a boy or a girl, they get a girlfriend or boyfriend, and then they marry, and then they get children, the heartbeat changes. So the only way you as a parent help your children is to ensure that they can stand on their own. They don't have to be coming back to their parents to seek for guidance, and where the guidance doesn't come because they are failures, they begin trying to harm you, steal from you, and possibly sell your property. You want to avoid that. You want to empower your children to be able to stand on their own, and that's why we take them to the best schools, we give them exposure, we network them to our friends, we want them to be able to be on their own. You are failing as a parent if your child clocks 20, 22, 25, and they're still in your home. Why? Because they should be already on their own. They're supposed to begin finding their soulmates and setting up their life. The earlier they do it, the better. So I want you to know that because of that, we look at the freeze as part of a fixed cost. So you can see 4 and 5 is living for today. And 1, 2, 3 is living for the future. So where would you be able to put a lot of your focus and attention? Is it in now or is it in the future? So as you ponder about that question, go calculate your income. Make sure that you do this. Get the total income you receive monthly. Ignore the windfall. Ignore any other income you get because they give you a bonus and things like that. Just focus on what you can predict per month, and then divide it like this, multiply, and see how much is available maximum to spend on a given area. So once you see the money you are supposed to spend here is finished, you could find that actually you are paying school fees to a high-end school and it is sucking all your income. This means that you are getting out of your way to steal, to crack deals, to do things which are unnecessary because you are trying to live outside your means. That is not sustainable. Until we meet again, I remain Mustapha, your success partner.